we're really happy to announce that our baby orangutan, Aurora, has been, as of about 2 weeks ago, introduced to our surrogate mom, Cheyenne, and they are doing really well together. In the 10 months of her life, we have been doing a huge project of hand rearing this baby because unfortunately Kelly rejected her at birth. Thankfully, rejections of babies are rare. It doesn't happen that often. But when it happens, it's so important to have a real live orangutan to give them to be their surrogate mom and not just be raised by humans. We know that they have a much better prognosis in life if they can be raised by their own kind. That's true of any animal. We started off immediately after she was rejected by introducing her to all of the orangutans, exposing her to them physically, very close up and personal, but in particular Cheyenne and her new sibling Inda. Even when she was asleep, she was in front of other orangutans. It was important for her, mentally, emotionally, and physically, to grow up like an orangutan and not like a human. That was our biggest challenge. And we had over 50 people working on this challenge, volunteers and staff. The primate zookeepers did a huge amount of work, and I think it's been really validating because this kid has turned out to be a perfect match for Cheyenne. Cheyenne is so happy. I don't think I've ever seen her this happy with another baby. We let just Cheyenne and Aurora outside for the first time. We decided to have Inda stay indoors that day, just so that the infant could really get used to the idea that Cheyenne was bringing her out instead of a volunteer caregiver. We really wanted them to settle in before we introduced Inda to that mixture. It was lovely. It was peaceful and quiet, relaxing. Aurora was fascinated with all of the birds, and even though she was very used to the exhibit, she seemed to be newly interested in all of the things that she'd been acclimated to already, but it was different because she was with Cheyenne. She rode on Cheyenne's back quite a bit, and every once in a while Cheyenne would pull her off in front of her and give her a thorough grooming with her fingers and her lips. And it was just the loveliest, most gentle, sweet time. You could totally see the bonding that's developed between them. It was just wonderful.